poppets, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a craft. We're back in the utility, we're doing a craft. So as most of you know that watch my videos, you know that I am having a rearrange in our Harry Potter bedroom, and some of these things are going to include doing DIYs, and I thought, do you know what? Why not film the DIYs as we're going on, because I could give you some ideas, you can have a go at doing some of them. Now what I'm making today, obviously you would have seen in the thumbnail, I hope it looks good. Again, you've seen it before I am at this moment in time that we are at now. I haven't done anything like this before. I looked up some ideas on Pinterest and I kind of thought, right, I kind of know I need this, this, this and this, which we will get onto in a minute. So I thought, let's just wing it like we do, like Susie does. Let's wing this DIY and do it. So if you want to see me make this book of spells, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you would like to become a potterpoppet with us, please click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, first things first, we'll talk about what we're gonna need. Okay guys, for this craft you will need a book that you are gonna cover that could completely ruin. So yeah, I've got a journal that I found. You are going to need some wooden letters. I have some because I'm making a spell book. So, oh no, I've missed some letters. I wanted to say book of spells. Now I'm making one book of spells, so obviously I need some wooden letters. They came in this thing. So yeah, book, letters. I have a pack of napkins. These are one ply. It says you can use like kitchen towel and stuff. You need to be careful because obviously it has pattern. Most kitchen towels do as well. But I liked this. You won't be able to see the pattern, I don't think. But it's the same pattern throughout the whole napkin. So it is going to have a texture. But it won't be as much of a texture as it is at the moment because it flattens down anyway. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, so napkins, they're going to go on after. Paints, I am actually going to do my spell book green, but I want it a bit darker, so I'm going to add black. And then in creases and things, I'm going to add black just to darken darker areas in the creases, if that makes sense. Then I also have gold paint for just to sponge on top of Book of Spells, just to obviously pop that out. I have 4 of these to put in each corner of the book. You're going to need a glue gun to put your lettering down. I think we've covered everything. You know what I'm like. If not, you'll see it in the video. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope this turns out alright. Obviously, if you are seeing the video, I thought the book turned out okay. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, my hot glue gun is all heated up. First thing we're going to do is stick these wooden letters in place where I want them on here. Okay, this is what we have so far. I have them all stuck on. If you notice, obviously before I stuck them on, I placed them first to make sure I had them exactly where I wanted them. bear with me, then we'll get back to the next step. Okay, as you can see, I have prepared and torn up some napkin. So what I'm going to do now is I'll quickly show you and then I'll speed the process up so you won't get bored. But I'll dip my brush obviously in the Mod Podge. I will start pasting it on the book and I will add napkin over the top. Now what I'm going to quickly say before I do speed this up is when you put the napkin over your letters, make sure you really poke it in because you want them letters to stand out. This is what we have so far. I've even done the side, ignore the back there. I do need to do the back, but I'm going to do that off camera. But first off, I need to let the front dry first. A little tip, because it does take a while for this to dry, stick a hairdryer on it, it'll be so much faster. So that is what I'm going to go do now. I'm going to completely dry this with a hairdryer. And then again, off camera, I'm just going to do the back. Obviously the back's plain, it's quite simple. Just put layers of napkins on the back, exactly like I did the front. But obviously you haven't got any embellishments and letters and things to poke in so they stand out again. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. Okay guys, so here we have it. It's nice and dry. It's got a few loose bits up here, but I think that'll add a nice effect to the texture. But yeah, like I said, I was going to do the back off camera. Yeah, all done, all dry, and it's got a nice texture on it. So the next thing we need to do is mix a dark green in my messy palette. Okay, I've got a nice murky greeny colour that I wanted. Now, we're gonna slap it all over the book. Okay, so at the minute, obviously I've just done the front. It's looking quite cool. I do love this. So now I need to let this dry. I'm going to get the hairdryer on it again. I'll do all that off camera, and then I'll paint the back off camera again, and I will be back with you. See you soon. Okay, so it's all dry, and while I was off camera, like I said, I was also going to paint the back. It kind of looks like a leather look, doesn't it? Like an old worn leather look. Now what I'm going to do is, with a very tiny paintbrush and some black paint, I'm now just going to go in all the little crevices round Book of Spells and in some of the bigger like dents in the book. tell in this lighting? I think you can. I have shadowed, obviously, Book of Spells letters, and I have done a bit on the book itself, just on those larger crevices in the box, dints, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do a little bit on the back and maybe the spine as well, and then we will be back with the next step. I mean, guys, come on, I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but I do believe I'm winging another DIY. The next thing I'm going to do, though, is I am going to try, I'm actually nervous about this bit, I'm going to try and sponge gold over the lettering just to make it pop that a little bit more, but I don't want it much gold. I just want like a hint of gold. I know what I'm talking about, yeah. Just go with it, guys, just go with it. So I'm going to put a bit of gold on here. And we're going to sponge away, and fingers crossed this comes out okay. Gosh, I love it. This is looking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I do say so myself. I'm absolutely loving this. Who would have thought? I mean, you saw what we started off with. This is crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna add these corners all over the book, and I think I'm gonna do it with my hot glue gun and hope that I'll just have to pull the cobwebby bits off after. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use my hot glue gun for this bit. Guys, what are we thinking? I am absolutely in love with this. This is gorgeous. Now, what I want to do, I think, is I'm going to do maybe a gold line with a paintbrush, and I might write Book of Spells down the spine. I'm not very good with writing with paint, like using a paintbrush to write with, but oh my gosh, we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Okay, so it's not brilliant writing, no, but I'm sure so many of you could do a better job at that than I can. But I do think it was a nice finishing touch, but that is stunning. Let's have a closer look. Well guys, what do you think? What do you think? I'm actually really chuffed with how this has turned out. I know I've just shown you a close-up of it all. I am a bit gutted about that. That really looks rubbish, but like I said, you could probably do a lot better than me. The side isn't going to be on view how it's going to be displayed anyway. It's only going to be the front, so I'm not too fussed. I might even go over the writing with that green again and just have them lines. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. But you have a go. If you can write with a paintbrush, have a go. And if you do have a go at making something like this, send me messages. Follow me on my, I always forget to say this, nearly always. Follow me on my social medias. I am on Twitter and Instagram. I will put it somewhere on there for you. Go find me, and then you can send me pictures of any of the DIY crafts that I share with you. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And oh my gosh, cobwebs. And I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Potterpoppets.